the Underdogs Podcast. It's your host T. Lee and my co-host Jock Cowden. The most known unknown will realize.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter tear like a Reese.
Everybody's plotting on their downfall and maybe not expecting them to win, but they come out on top anyway.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can't see me.
We're gonna work hard. We're gonna stay dedicated. We're gonna be motivated.
I don't know. Being an underdog is probably more of a compliment for me.
Out of sight, out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking this scripture just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
If you move like keeping it peach and keeping it real, like that's an underdog.
Surpass those long expectations. You're able to keep going no matter what.
You want to keep setting an example for people to follow. So the underdog isn't the loser.
Underdog is really honing in on your talents, dog. Don't let the compliments get you high.
But as an underdog, all you got is you. That's when you at your peers. You have to go through that phase so that you can be prepared for what's coming your way.
Yo, what it do, good people? Welcome to the Underdogs Podcast. We back at it again, man. Season 9, Episode 6, The Bigger Picture, featuring West Atlanta's own, man. We got Anthony, a.k.a. Amplifire407 in the building today, man. You feel? We ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna go on and show y'all what's going on real quick, man.
Amplifier. Who won't smoke with Jesus? 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 Who won't smoke with Jesus?
That's trash, man. I don't know what are you talking about. Who won't smoke with Jesus? What?
Mama died in front of me. God said don't seek revenge. Daddy let me sit in jail, show me my real friends. I used to break in houses to fit in. I've been having talks with Benjamin Franklin. I'm gonna make you a millionaire, just have patience. I love my family, they can't wait for me to make it.
Man, tell me he won't smoke. Who won't smoke with Jesus, bro? Won't do all that, bro. Oh, cop. Yo, what up, bro?
What you got going on?
What up?
I read my Bible all the time. Who won't war with me? I can't wait to drop my album and go overseas. If you don't respect my mind, then don't talk to me. Different hours of the day, I'm praying on my knees. In high school, I was the one all the girls talk about. A lot of my close friends died. I pray I make it out. I'm the streets father, they medicine without the doctor. I ain't never had nothing that made me go harder. I could have been dead, jumped 2 stories from my apartment. I came out good, I was raised without a father.
In the name of Jesus! In the name of Jesus! I plead the blood of Jesus!
Who won't smoke with Jesus? Who won't smoke with Jesus? Who
The
won't
blood!
smoke with Jesus?
The
Who
blood!
won't smoke with Jesus? Who won't smoke with Jesus? Who won't smoke with Jesus? Who won't smoke with Jesus? She got an ego. She got an ego. She got an ego. She got an ego. She talk to God when she at work. She go to school, and she go to church. She got an ego.
Yo.
What's going on, brother? Blessings, brother. How you doing?
Hey, man, all is good, homie, man. How you feeling today, man? Welcome to the Underdog.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it, man. It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be alive, for real.
Nah, I feel that, bro. It's always a good day to be above ground, healthy, and got your mind right, man. I feel that. Yeah,
Straight
man.
up, straight up.
Real talk, man. Like I say, bro, I appreciate you accepting the invite, man. You know, been seeing all the hard work you've been doing and everything in the field for a while, man, on the artistry side. And also, you know, you got a story to tell and give to people, man. So, like I said, I appreciate you, you know, just accepting the idolatry. You feel me?
Definitely.
So, you know, before we jump into everything, man, you feel me? As we close out the first half of 2025, like we 6 months in, you feel me? Like, I want you to take us back to 2024, though, like for a moment. Like, what were some lessons you learned last year that you carried into this year, you know, that helped you, you know, navigate or start the journey this year?
Definitely, man. I love this question. Like, you gotta walk by faith, and You know, God told her, like, walk by faith, not by sight. When that opportunity come, you cannot play with that opportunity. Like, walk through that door. Last year, I had an opportunity to go to New York. I went out there, started a new journey. You know, I started doing a little CNA work, you know, working with elders and stuff. And I got my bag up, came back, you know, bought a car, just changed my life around. I already had my apartment in Georgia. So, like, it's really like making that move and not procrastinating. And ever since I did that, learning how to move my feet more and like connect with new people and let your gift make room for you, man, stuff will start changing.
Real talk, man. It sounds like you just rearranged, you know, the pieces on the chessboard a little bit. You feel me? Just making strategic move, bro. So being that we 6 months in, though, how would you say 2025 been treating you so far? Like any particular experiences or moments that stood out to you? You know, you like the show?
Definitely. Man, I actually in this year I've been reflecting on everything that happened in 2024 that was a blessing. Like I had people calling me and they was, you know, telling me, look, man, I got a deal I want to offer you. I was getting booked left and right. Oh man, shout out to my pastor Ty Tribbett. I've been on stage so many times performing, you know, one of my hit singles that went viral on Instagram, Who Won't Smoke with Jesus. I just thank
Yeah.
God for my pastor giving me that opportunity. Everybody ain't gonna give you an opportunity to be on a big stage, a big platform, and even yourself. I just thank God for you because like this was something that I needed because when your story powerful, you got to be careful who try to hide your story. Like people are trying to hide your story. So yeah, man, like this year has just showed me like you gonna keep being tested to see if you gonna give up or not. You know what I'm saying? You gonna keep being tested to see if you the chosen one or not. You gonna
Yeah.
keep being tested to see if you the first millionaire in your family or not. And you gotta continuously have that self, you know, that self motivation. You gotta have self identity. Like you gotta know I'm him. You gotta know I'm her. You cannot
Yeah.
walk around and think otherwise because people already gonna treat you like you not him or her. They gonna treat you like
Yeah.
you not that person. So you gotta know you the chosen one.
Nah, you said everything on that, bro. It start with them, bro. You know what I mean? So you got to take care of yourself. You got to tap in with yourself and really just sit back, you know, and like disconnect yourself from the world around you, bro. And once you really learn yourself, plant your feet down, the sky's the limit from there for real, bro. You know what I mean?
Real
So
talk.
before we even get to it too, Brad, we push the importance of knowing ourselves since we own that, you know, for those that don't know you, you know, introduce yourself to the audience, but you know, how the person closest to you describe, you know, outside of just the artistry and everything. Like
Yes, sir.
who is Anthony?
Definitely, man. You know, hey, I was born on Mercy Drive. Y'all hear that in the songs, you know what I'm saying? Like raised, you know, Silver Star, Pine Hills, they call it Chopper City. And you know, people just start calling me by my route name Amplifier. Around like 18, I want to say. No, it was a little bit after 18. I was in my 20s. God started coming to me, talking to me like, son, you a prophet. And I start having to like let people know things and they start seeing it come to pass. And the main people, the first people was my family. So shout out to my family. You know, y'all wasn't tripping out when I was, you know, was telling y'all the truth. Like God, he's full of truth. So you got to get ready. Like whenever you want to be used by God, you're going to have to get ready to tell some people the truth. So, bro, I want people to know that. Like, nah, I think it's time for people to know, like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, dang, Amp, you made it out the streets. Yeah, my gift pulled me out. So sometimes, y'all, what you do with your gift, it'll be how far you go. Don't never neglect whatever been put on your life. If you got something on you to give people maybe a nickname or give somebody an idea, let your gift open the door for you. Never hold back that greatness in you. And yeah, like that's just, you know, when people say Anthony, like it just let me know I'm a business person. So, you know, I got my billionaire mindset clothing line. And shout out to my pastor again, you know, he's supporting the brand, you know what I'm saying, on my page. But yeah, you know, it's a brand behind me too. And I want every person to know that that's watching, like brand yourself. Don't settle for less this year because this could be the year you turn into a millionaire.
Real talk, man. You got to take every step and every opportunity that come to you. You never know how it's gonna turn out. You feel me? Especially when you walk
Yeah.
in the line, you know. Man, let's talk about the foundation too, man. You know, what was it like growing up in Orlando, Florida, from your perspective? Like, what was the city known for when you was coming up, and how did the environment shape you?
Man, growing up, like every club, it's a fight, and it's finna turn into a shootout. I done been bullets that done been shot and could have hit me. They just didn't go through the car. So, boy, look, anything possible with God, man. Cause I done seen me, bro. I done seen me, brother, like in situations where my people beefing with people, and it's only 10 of us, and it's like 100 of them. And
Yeah.
nothing never happened to us after every club event. And I'm so glad it squashed, because some of them was my people on the other side, you know, that was with the other folks. So I'm like, man, like God could do anything. So like we out here walking by fear, and we really just back to the basics. We need to be walking by faith, because like you gonna survive it if you just put that footwork in. You gonna come out untouchable. You gonna come out with the rewards. You just gotta, you know, step. That's all it is right there to it. Like stepping, man. And I would really just say we just gotta be watchful of our surroundings. Like it's too many people
Yeah.
out here got snake tendencies, or it's too many people like, you know, with negative thoughts. So you know, you really just gotta like you told me earlier, brother, tune into yourself. And
Yeah.
I would really just say, man, growing up, like everybody knew the breadwinners. Shout out to the breadwinners. My cousin Slade, them, y'all, you know, they still repping breadwinners. Man, going viral didn't make me, man. It was me seeing these people one-on-one. You know, we almost at 80,000 views on YouTube, like with the breadwinner video. After I went viral again with the Who Won't Smoke with Jesus, hit almost 25K. But I say this to say I never changed up neither. No matter how big my name got, no matter how many connections I got. And that's what it's really about. That's what should make you comfortable. Anybody comfortable as a person is when you still being you after all that come. I don't care how
Yeah.
many women. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I done slept with a lot of women, but that never stopped me from still being me. And I just thank God, even that I never had nothing. I never caught nothing. Like, man, like things like life is real. God is real. Like it's just that.
Real, you said a lot, bro. You feel me? Like you say, it don't matter what going on, bro. I'm still be me, bro. I think it's because I ain't never chasing. I'm not chasing nothing in my mind, bro. I'm only chasing being consistent and doing what I'm doing. Everything else, I just know that everything else gonna line, bro. Whatever come with what you doing, it's gonna catch up with you, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you can do, if it's like karma, if somebody doing bad, it gonna catch up when you doing good. And you doing something, working on something, it gonna catch up with you. Gonna reap the rewards, bro. You just gotta keep going, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um.
Respectfully.
So for the people out there that never visited Orlando before, like, what are some of your favorite places? Like when you go back to the city, you feel me? Like, you know, that you'll recommend or mean the most to you when you go back home.
Oh man. Orlando, man, I nearly lived downtown, Orlando downtown, City Walk. I always tell people, like, when I'm in another city, like, have you visited City Walk? Because like the water is gonna be a place you want to go. Daytona Beach for sure. Well, that's like outside, a little bit outside of Orlando, but
Yeah,
if
that
you
ain't too
get to
far.
Orlando,
Yeah,
yeah, you gonna want to go like to a beach sometimes. Daytona Beach is definitely that beach. Um, and man, we all lived at the West Oaks Mall before. I don't even know if the West Oaks Mall still open. They might still be open, but like
man.
go see your movie at the West Oaks Mall. Or go to I say Prime Outlet, you know what I'm saying? International Drive, Prime Outlet. They got the best stuff, they got the best prices. So, you know, definitely like and just staying from around people, like don't get so comfortable around people like me and you was talking about, like be willing to learn you, get to know you most. So when you get around people, you know how to react.
Yeah, big facts, man.
Right up.
So you know, even referring like back to self, you feel me? Like who or what would you say were the biggest influence that shaped and molds you into the man you are today? Like take us through that journey and influence.
Man, my influence. Shout out to my cousin. First person came to my mind, Loda Star. Oh man, this man was like, he was like a father figure to me. Like, man, shout out to Leak Baby, man. Shout out to Tony Boy. Folks that I seen growing up, living in the trap house. They you know, I remember Tony Boy, you know, pulling up on me, and I'm like, wow, man, like I ain't even know, you know what I'm saying, bro, knew me like that. And seeing him shot me out before on his platforms, like y'all, you know, go check his page out if you looking for
Yeah.
encouraging words or motivational speaks. And I got around Leak, man, and Leak, man, he like Leak type of person. You get around him, he got love for you. You ain't gonna probably sometimes you ain't gonna even touch a dollar. But it was like on that Leak baby level, man. We was like Webby and Boosie. Shout
Yeah.
out to my brother, Rod, man. Shout out to Rod, man. They used to call him Hot, but man, hey, I thank God changed the name, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to my stepmama, Sonia Montgomery. Shout out to all the Montgomerys. Shout out to my cousin Slade. Hey, shout out to you, bro, because you've been encouraging me. You know, the underdog, man. You've been encouraging me to like keep going, keep pushing my dreams. So anybody in your pathway, I know we talked about this before we got on here. Like
Yeah.
y'all gotta get them they flowers, and I'm giving y'all flowers. Shout out to my pastor Ty Tribbett, his daughter Austin. Shout out to First Lady Shantae, somebody that's like a mother dear to my heart. Shout out to one of my spiritual mothers, Lynn Baker. Man, it's been a lot of people that's right there while I've been in the hidden season for real. Man, shout out to my mama that's resting in heaven, resting in peace. Even my daddy. I think that's one of the last people I want to say. Definitely all my brothers, man. It's 5 of them, so I ain't even gonna go down the list. But y'all
Yeah.
know who y'all is. But shout out to like I said, my even pops doing 17 years in prison. Um, Sentenced 49 years. That's man, that ain't an easy pill to swallow. Like I think about that almost every day. And I'm 33, like how he sat in there for 17 years. So
Yeah.
that left me an influence. Like, you gotta go hard. Like if you don't take over and you went through all of this, then what good is it gonna do you like to go through so much? And you know, seeing my mama getting killed in front of me and my 5 brothers, and I couldn't
Yeah.
help her. I couldn't do nothing. Like that really told me like, yeah, you gotta go further than you expect. You gotta go further than what they can see. And I feel
Yeah.
like God gave me my wings after I lost my mama. So it's
Yeah.
really up from here.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely touch on that, bro. Like I say, before we even dive deep into your story, you know, I need the audience to understand, you know, your complete transformation. You being 33 now in your Jesus year, as we discussed, you know, like, and you completely converted your life over, you know, to God. So it's like, but let's go back to your path before God, like, made his presence known in your life. Like, what was the version of Anthony like? You know, it's your testimony in your stories, you know. Like I know it might be heavy, but your testimony is powerful, you know what I mean? It needs to be heard. So you mentioned battles you fought and endured, both physically and spiritually. You know what I mean? Like walk us through some of them dark moments and what was driving you during that time.
Definitely, man. I appreciate this one for sure, for sure. Because a lot of people can't accept my testimony, but contemplating suicide, that's the first thing I thought about. Contemplating suicide for over 8 hours. Literally standing on a balcony, um, just like telling myself, yo, it's time for me to go. Before I jumped, and I jumped off a balcony and landed on my head from 2 stories high. My family, like those that's watching that know the story, y'all know it's real. I got 2 scars on my forehead, man. They permanent scars, like still, like, you know, even the bumps right there behind them, just to remind myself, not to remind nobody else, but to remind me, like survivor is real, but you got to be careful how you move. You got to be careful the decisions you make, even in your mind. And knowing that I still survived, I could have been off conscious. People were saying I was dead. On the way to the hospital, I was hearing I'm on ecstasy. I was hearing people tell me, oh, Amp, they say you was on ecstasy. Like, don't fall for the rumors. That's the first thing I want to say while I'm finishing my testimony.
Yeah.
Don't fall for the thoughts in your mind, because my mind was telling me I'm going to get incarcerated in prison for life. So my mind told me the only way out is if you jump off this balcony. And those that want to know what I was on, what drug I was on, it was only a bacteria infection. I went to the doctor, brother, and the lady upped the dosage because I made it sound
Mm-hmm.
bad. We can't make our story sound bad because it'll stress us out. It'll make us want to take our own self out. And really, that thing that look bad is what's finna give us life and everybody else life, millions of people life. So yeah, I'm me surviving suicide. I jumped 2 stories high, landed on my head. And I also been in an incident where somebody told me when they see me, they gonna kill me. That's really what pulled me. This man on the phone with me telling me, Amp, when I see you, I'm gonna kill you. The beef got squashed. Now when I seen this person, they dapped me up. They showed me nothing but love. Like knowing, wow, somebody gonna kill me. And I know I got people that will go to war about me. Like it changed my mentality. Like I can't have nobody getting into nothing about me and I can turn it around. So God was like, look, I'm the pathway. I showed you the vision. I showed you the encounter. And that's my prayer for anybody watching, that you will have an encounter with God and he'll grab you from whatever it is trying to pull you away from him and change your life forever. But those two incidents, brother, that I got into, you know, that really just let me know like I can't play with God because he ain't playing with me.
Nah, real talk, bro. And like I say, one of the most traumatic experiences, you endured was witnessing your mother's murder, during the home invasion. Like I can only imagine the impact that had on your life, and how did that moment, change the trajectory of everything for you too, because like we said, that could for some people that could have changed everything, bro. You know what I mean? You could have just had like a whole anger towards everything, bro, from that point.
Definitely, brother. Man, I appreciate the opportunity for this one. like I'm a man that's grateful like of everything, but this whole interview is touchy. So I've seen what it did to other people, like you just said. I've seen
Yeah.
people get on mollies. I've seen people put mollies in cigarettes, won't stop smoking them from losing their mama. This, me losing my mama in front of me, it told me that I am my only choice and I gotta walk with God. Like I can't, it ain't no go to mama. It's on some like I got responsibilities. And if I could be real, it told me my life gonna be a movie. And it's gonna be a movie a lot of people gonna want to see, but everybody ain't gonna be real in this movie. So I gotta watch how I move. And growing up in Pine Hills, that's exactly how my life has been. But if I can just go back to that night, man, I've had people tell me, oh, Amp, they say you knew the voice of your mama killer. It messed me up a little bit even more. And to know, like nobody has never told me, or nobody, not the police, nobody have said, oh, we know who killed your mama. It let me know, even to this day, justice still got to be served, but not just for me, every child that done lost their mama. So if you a youth out here, my boy here, the underdog, he is here for you. We are here for you to come and talk about your story, because don't nobody deserve to lose somebody that was innocent. My
Okay.
mama dying was innocent, blood being shed. My mama dying, and I've never seen her touch a drawer, and she gave her life to God before she died. It let me know I got work to do. And if you watching this, you got work to do, and you cannot play, because the same way I seen my mama leaking blood from the side of her ear, man, the blood can be on your hands if you don't go warn these people and speak life over these people and tell them whatever God telling you to tell them. This is not, like I said in my story, this is not over spiritualizing things. This is letting you know we all got an assignment.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's in heaven. But long story short, if you lose somebody that close and you still standing, you deserve your flowers. I'm giving you your flowers today, brother. I'm giving you your flowers today. Every person I shouted out, receive your flowers. And if you survive anything I survived, I don't care if it wasn't your mama. If you survive losing somebody, don't take it to the heart so much you seek revenge, because I ain't seek revenge yet. I don't want
Yeah.
nothing to do with my mama killer if I ever find out who killed my mama. But like I said, long story short, it let me know that I'm somebody, because I can survive anything if I can survive losing my mama.
Nah, that's real,
Real.
bro. That's real, man. Like, and then even speaking to the youth, who might be listening, those that's caught up in the streets, surrounded by the wrong influences. Like, what advice would you give them based on your real experiences? Like, what would you tell them about choosing certain friends, and just being in the streets? Period.
The streets, if you can't, if you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime. Just because your homeboy got away, that don't mean you're gonna get away. Just because you gonna get a little money off of that little lick or that little home invasion. I done had some young dudes ask me to watch a house for them while they doing a home invasion. It wasn't cool. I wasn't trying to participate. And I've been with people and they have done home invasions and I got, locked in. If you know people on that and you watching this and you a youth, no matter what age you in, Get from around them. Please do not be afraid to say no. Please do not be afraid to try something new if it's going to work out for your good. And if you're watching, do you see how many times God have came through for you? How many times you were supposed to be locked up and you didn't go get locked up? Some of y'all that's watching this video, you could have been doing 10 years, 20 years. You probably done been on the phone just like me with the police, and they're looking for me. They're literally like, yeah, we're looking for Anthony. We did it. They ready to lock me up, and God blocked it. So why you worried about the doors that God gonna open, or if he gonna open them or not, and he done blocked you from death so many times? Have patience. That's the one thing I want to tell the youth. Don't lean to your own understanding. If you don't know how to pray, you know somebody that know how to pray, or somebody know somebody know how to pray. Ask them for that prayer. And when you hear the voice of God, don't never look back from what he said. Don't never turn back, because he ain't never lied to nobody walking this earth. If you watching this live, you got purpose. And it's time for you to walk into your purpose. Never give up on yourself. And don't do the wrong thing to try to make things right. Go to somebody. Come to me. Come to my brother right here. Go to somebody that can help you, because your life can be taken as fast as my mama's life was taken. Death do not care how good you look and how much money you got. It's people out here real deal doing blood sacrifices. They're literally out here looking for the blood of the youth. So if you watching this and you hear this, it's not that you unimportant. You so important that the devil want to come after you first before he get to anybody else. And I say this last, the night that my mama died, I was told that my mama sacrificed her life for me and my brothers. And Mom, I love you, because I would never in a million years would have thought like God allow her to leave just to watch over us. And to every youth, don't be afraid to reach out to somebody that can help you. And that person that you're going to reach out to, don't be afraid that that person can help you change your life. Straight up, love y'all. I love every youth out there. And I'm praying that God will change your life, that he'll send an angel to change your life, that he'll do something big in your life in the form of a miracle. And I tell you to say this prayer every day, not just with me right now, but say this prayer with me real quick. Psalm 77:14 says, you are the God that perform miracles. I pray a miracle over every person watching, because if I survive home invasion, $1 million was exchanged in hands, 110 pounds of cocaine in my mama house, Laquana Sean Quarterman. If I survive that, what you can't survive, that was a miracle. I'm a walking miracle. And I pray a miracle happen in your life, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. And it'll come and it'll hit you so hard. It'll be like a volcano, and it'll be like a earthquake. In Jesus' name, amen. But yo, it's time for the youth to pray. It's time for them to believe, and it's time for them to walk into what's getting ready to happen in their life.
Real deal,
That's
man.
that job. That's
Nah, real
that
talk.
open door.
Real talk, man. Cause like how you say, bro, that's important, bro. We in the time now where, like I say, bro, the time he came up, it wasn't no too much of people to talk to, or it was older people around, but there wasn't no outlets where we can go talk about when this going on and all this. Now it's like the youth, so many outlets and ways that you can go get it off. You ain't gotta just holler at the people close to you. Go get help. You know what I mean? It's always options out there, bro.
Big fast.
So what's the positive message you want the young people to take from your story too, man? Like, how can they avoid just going on that path in general?
Right. That's a good question. If you're a youth and you watching this, personally for the youth, and I pray this inspire the rest of y'all, the adults, the elders, the teenagers, everybody. If you're a youth though, because y'all are the ones our heart is going out to right now, whether y'all know it or not. I'm gonna say this first real quick. Reach out to me. Y'all see it, Amplifire407. Reach out to my brother, the underdogs, like for encouraging words. Reach out to us so we can help y'all with direction. Y'all can't do it alone. It's dangerous out here. Oh man, it's so much stuff that I want to say to the
Yeah.
youth. You said what would I say to them? Like,
Yeah, like far as from your story and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like a positive message for them, where they don't even want to just, of course it's the lifestyle is tempting, bro. When you young, your mind undeveloped like that, and you see all this stuff shine, it ain't really what it is for real, Like, it ain't never been put out there all the way about you know, what's the real behind it. You just get a good little preview, and it be that from there, you know.
To everyone that's watching, especially the youth, life is not Grand Theft Auto. You
Yeah,
cannot just walk up, pull out a gun, and expect to run away, get away from the police. It don't work like that.
yeah,
I was just telling y'all, my daddy did 17 years selling drugs. Stop gambling with your life, thinking you finna get away. And sometimes the enemy already planned for you not to have an escape.
yeah,
We living too much off of an escape in your mind in the spiritual world. Learn how to pray. I'm gonna make that so simple. I done had over 7 guns pulled out on me. 7 in the streets. And I was doing the right things when these guns got pulled out on me. So if you out there doing wrong, that gun might get pulled on you and that gun might go off. Guns ain't nothing to play with. A lot of y'all need to feel accepted. And on this day, you are being accepted. I'm telling you right now, we accepting you. It's some more people watching you that's accepting you. And to everyone that's watching that don't feel accepted, I want you to type that one word accepted in the comments. It's no more living off rejection. These people don't like me. I don't want to speak to them. These family members don't love me. I don't got no family. It don't work like that. Don't go out here and risk your whole life. I love you too much. You're too powerful. You too valuable. You got too much going on. Your life was not written for destruction, but the enemy is writing an evil story on your life. Get your life together by getting around somebody that you know can be your mentor. Stop expecting a person to walk up to you though and be your mentor. Find one. What I went through, I made my music my mentor. You know, I stopped doing street music, stopped going to the club all the time. And it wasn't even me. God pulled me out and I started doing gospel music. Find a new way to make positive music. What y'all saying in these songs, it is controlling what you do, because our tongue is a powerful weapon.
yeah.
Y'all get out the streets before the streets kick you out. It really don't have no love. That little money,
Hey, bro, you said a lot with that one, boy. You said get out the street for the streets evict you, bro. Oh man. Oh man,
man,
ain't even want, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh man. That's
it's
crazy. And it's like we
it's
already living a rented life already, bro. It's a rented life, bro. We ain't promised to be here forever, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, that's where you gotta dive into self and find that purpose, bro. You know what I mean? It's too short. It's too short, bro.
man, it's y'all too valuable to be so vulnerable for the wrong thing. Stop being weak for the wrong things, the wrong
Yeah,
people, the wrong
yeah,
environment. And I pray that God will lift up a standard against those that is trapped in the streets, and he'll set you free from that trap. Because you can feel trapped like this the only way to make money. This the only way I'm going to eat. This the only way I'm going to get groceries for my mama. Tell the devil he's a liar. You got to run on your knees and pray. I did this at 7 years old. So some of y'all 13, 14, 15, all the way up to 18. Why you ain't went and said that prayer? I know it's not the hardest thing because I was 7 years old. My mama was still alive. I ran
yeah,
to go pray. Or sometimes I ask people, and some of y'all wondering, dang, why he said, I'm gonna tell y'all this last, and I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I went to the beach recently, brother, and God showed me in big words in the sky. He said the world gonna end if we don't pray. All this chaos, all these fires, he trying to get our attention. The focus on him and let all that craziness go. Because that's what it's looking like. The world looking crazy right now because we want to grab everything else but God. It's time to hold on to him. It's time to pull on to him. And when we pull on to him, all our blessings gonna come overflowing.
yeah,
Straight
man.
up.
You ain't lying, bro. Yeah, talk. So, can you pinpoint the moment of experience that created the shift that pulled you closer to God and started your transformation? Like, what did that spiritual awakening feel like when you really find yourself?
Man, I was at my cousin's house. I remember this. And I was at my cousin Slade's house, and
Mm-hmm.
it was so crazy because like I saw a vision. I was out the door. I was trying to give up smoking weed, and next thing you know, I'm like, I saw a vision of me. And it's like I saw a vision of me walking back like a white suit, like I'm preaching. And I'm like, wow, man, like this was I felt so these lights on right now. The lights was in. I'm like, what, man? I'm already walking around back and forth like I'm preaching, and my cousin seen it already. Gonna be like this dude to watch my journey in the streets, in walking with God, and he done
Hey,
showed
my
love.
bad,
So I
brother.
just thank God for your brother.
You had broke up a little bit, bro. I missed the last part.
My bad. Yeah. So
Yeah, you good.
my cousin was telling me when I was having my spiritual encounter with God, you gonna be a preacher. You gonna be like Eddie Acker, man, like one of them godly people. And
Yeah,
I was, shout out to Eddie Acker because he been there for me during my street journey. And even, well, I don't think I know him too good in doing my street journey, but we
yeah,
knew of each other. But when I started walking with God, he was there. Like when I first got my first place in Louisiana, man, he showed love. But
yeah,
it's the whole fact that when I had that spiritual to be a preacher, and I knew I was going to answer the call because nothing else didn't seem like it was working. I didn't feel like I had enough purpose until I had that encounter and God showed me, yes, I'm calling you to be a preacher. I'm calling you to preach to nations. And a lot of y'all, I'm going to just be real, that's watching this, y'all gossip so much, you might as well be a preacher. Y'all people, a lot of y'all watch and y'all talk about so much that you see. Why not make the devil mad and preach to help a soul?
yeah,
Help somebody that's on their deathbed. A lot of people are drowning in secret. And when I say you drowning, you slowly dying because you will not confess what you going through. You will not open your mouth about what you dealing with in your mental, about what you dealing with in your heart. And it's trying to kill a lot of us right now. Don't die in silence. Don't suffer no more in silence. Open up your mouth to somebody that can help you. And I pray that God give y'all that spiritual encounter, because when you have it, it's sent to change your life forever. It's not just sent so you could be like, oh, God showed me I'm in the light. No, your light is sent to bring somebody out their darkness. My encounter, brother, it changed my life forever. My daddy was doing something in Atlanta. They had a tour bus and all. I didn't go. I went to church that following Sunday. And since then, I have not backslid. I have not looked back. I sin. No one is right. And he said nobody is,
yeah,
he said no, he said we all fall short,
yeah.
but the walk is worth it and it's the best piece ever. For real.
Real talk, real talk, man. And like I say, since we were getting deep early too, man. Like I want you to give your flowers to the loved ones you lost along the journey. Like address them directly, like what is what they meant to you, and like the impact they have on shaping who you became today.
Definitely. Man, rest in peace to Laquana. Rest in peace. Y'all hear that on my song sometime. Rest in peace, Laquana. That's my mama. Rest in peace to my mama. The most valuable woman, like the one I say, this my queen, like, and
Mm-hmm.
I get joy, I get excited now knowing that I lost her, and I'm still, God still pulling me out of I done been pulled out the mire clay. I done been pulled out the quicksand. I literally almost sunk in quicksand.
Yeah,
My mama was my biggest inspiration. If people wonder like why he talk about his mama, yeah, I'm gonna do an album, man, and it's every song gonna be talking about her. And
yeah,
I just feel like the people gotta hear this.
yeah,
If it wake up only 10, I know every song I make is a hit, so I know it's sent to wake up somebody.
yeah,
Um And man, I ain't never cried so much over one person. I ain't never wished I can check up on somebody or somebody check up on me as much as my mama. Um, man, rest in peace to my brother Twan, my grandma Nora. Rest in peace, my homegirl Kia. Man, somebody that I can hang out with and do anything with. Rest in
yeah,
peace to Jeremy, Winter Garden Jeremy. Man, it's so many that died. Rest in peace to my Aunt Brenda, my Uncle Michael, my Uncle David. It's so many that died, brother. It's so many that just I feel like that's why I walk around with empty voids now. But it's not just because of them. The world is walking around with some type of emptiness. It's so many of us. But
Yeah.
if I could just say anything, man, I give my flowers to all of them that I just named, but definitely my mama, man. Knowing that I know she's still covering me, my brothers, and my family, that just mean the world to me. Like, she ain't just leave me naked. God ain't just let her leave me naked. So if you lost somebody, that might be your guardian angel. And, you know, just keep respecting this person. You know what I'm saying? Respecting their presence, respecting even them being gone off this earth. Sometimes people question stuff. Don't question it.
Yeah.
And let their name live on. You ain't gotta mope no more, man. I don't go through depression because my mama gone. I get joy knowing she watching over me. She's still here with me. I can still hear her voice sometimes speaking to me, telling me to check up on my brother. Still hear her voice. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't no secret. Angels are real, but I would definitely say, man, if you keep God first, you'll find out everything you need to find out, even about your lost ones and your loved ones that you thinking about or that you miss. It's time for us to get more spiritually inclined because we going through a spiritual warfare. So it's time for us to even understand angels and their purpose in our life. And some people ain't gonna believe, some people gonna deny the truth. Some people don't know the truth, but don't speak on nothing you don't know. And I would definitely just say, man, let's give people their flowers more. Let's bring back compliments. Let's
Yeah.
bring back real. All that fake phony, all that sedity, all that
Yeah.
ego, pride. It's time to throw that in the trash so we can go to higher heights, so we can elevate faster. Let go of that selfish pride. Let go of that ignorant pride. Even me, I used to suffer with my pride, and I still be asking God to take it away, but it's through a prayer, and everything else will work out after that. So yes, sir.
Yeah, that's all you gotta know, man. When you know God and you see how he moving and you really align, you understand that everything gonna work itself out, bro. That's what it no not worrying about nothing. You know what I mean? For real.
Real
So,
talk.
you know, a common misconception, you feel me? Like for people who feel like they have to be ultra religious or always in church to communicate with God, like what would you tell them, man? How do you stay aligned and maintain that spiritual connection in your daily life?
This is a good question. For those that don't want to go to the church, bring the church to the streets. I did
Yeah.
it, still doing it. I see youth all the time. It's sometimes 5 of them, 7 of them. Somehow we form a circle. We hold hands and we pray. This is often. I just did a giveaway and gave away $1,000 worth free shirts. And a lot of them was the youth, and seeing the smile on their face.
Yeah.
If y'all tired of hearing about the church, then be the new church. Like, for real, like, you be that person somebody can use as a vessel that they can cry to. Stop being so selfish. You don't have to be a part of this selfish generation because everybody you look at is selfish. One reason why I press prayer is because when you pray for somebody, you're transferring love over in your heart to them and their heart to you. So I ain't got to worry about you being my hater, my enemy too long. And if you are, I could pray it up out of you. We got a tool that we don't use.
That real.
That's my word for y'all that, you know, you feel like, oh, I don't go to church. Prayer is a tool that you don't use. That's your answer right there. And it's time for you to use it and get in your word more. I would say this. You ain't got to showboat what you doing and leave mess out of God. My grandma always say, God don't bless no mess. Turn your mess into a message by telling somebody what you've been through. Encourage somebody if somebody need it right now.
Yeah.
The elders need it. The adults need it. The youth, they definitely need it. The church, we got to do better in the church because we owe the ones in the streets our love. We owe them a word. He said that he'll leave 99 to chase after the one. That one is not always going to be in the church. It's a lot of them right here walking these streets, and we walk past them because they don't have on the $1 million tie. They don't have on
What?
they're not dressed up in the best name brand. Materialistic things got a lot of y'all lost. So I would say this. Be for real about this thing. My grandma Yvonne Cummins, I love you. Shout out to my grandma, somebody that done held it down. I'm talking about one of the people ain't never kicked me out the door. She, like, I done been kicked out by a lot of family members. She would say, be for real about this thing. If y'all complain so much about the church, be for real about your calling and answer it, because that's going to be the best thing that ever happened to you. And that's going to be the reason the person that you looking for, you love, that person going to love you. They're going to fall in love with you when you answer the call and when you learn how to pray. And brother, I give you your flowers one more time, man. What you're doing, man, this is part of you answering your calling. So keep doing that, because you're going to lead a lot of people in the right way to go. And they probably be about to crash. And they going to watch one of these interviews. They're going to watch this interview and they're going to be like, yeah, I want to change my life. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
Nah,
For
real
real.
spell. I appreciate that, bro. You know what I mean? We gonna shift over to the music too, bro. So when we talk about your artistry, you know, at what age did music first speak to your soul? Can you remember that moment when you knew music was gonna be a part of your life forever?
Ha! Foster care. Man, shout out to that, you know, Sunnyside. I think Sunnyside was like near, I was in Lake County. St. Cloud. There it goes, St. Cloud. I was in Sunnyside. That's just an experience I had where music motivated me. But the first experience I was writing a song, and my homeboy, he said, bro, you gonna make it. He said, I need you. But I remember writing one day, and when I was reading my lyrics over, something said in the back of my mind, your music gonna help change the world. And I smiled, and I was like, I'm talented, I'm gifted. And I let my homeboy hear. I called him. He said, man, you sound like Boosie. And I'm like, what? I wrote this down. I ain't even, who is Boosie? And one day I found Boosie's CD on the ground. But me being in foster care, knowing that all I could really do is write, because I gotta sit in here. I can't leave without the staff, and without asking them, can I leave? Seeing me write music and how good it came out, I was inspired to even go home to get a home visit and get in the studio. So it really started right there in foster care. Sometimes you gotta lock in with yourself. Sometimes you gotta be behind them four walls. That's why I tell people quarantine time was not by accident. I really wouldn't be mad if we did another quarantine, because so many people need to get tuned in with that business ideal, that cleaning business, like that car washing, that nail salon, that hair salon. Tune in with this. This is real. Like, y'all chasing after all these men, chasing after the wrong woman. And I'm talking about woman when I say chasing after these men, like, build a dream with somebody. I know this kind of switched the subject a little bit, but build a dream with somebody. Build a vision with somebody. My music, writing in foster care, let me know that, yeah, it's bigger than me, the relationship I was in. It's bigger than how I feel about people. And if music can help change all of these different things that I'm going through into positivity, I need to give it all I got. So, yo.
Real spill, man. So talking about your musical influences, man, like, who would you say all time, you feel me? Like, specifically those artists that influence your style and your approach. Like, you can only pick 3 though.
Oh man, I gotta give Boosie his flowers. I gotta give Boosie his flowers because I felt Boosie music in my soul. Shout out to Boosie right now. Man, Boosie made a song called Jealousy. Jealousy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, man, it's jealousy. Then he made
Yeah.
that. You ain't never had swerve on him for your
Yeah.
daddy in the pen. And
Yeah.
I'm like, my daddy was in the pen. I was going through what people was jealous of me. I was always in a fight growing up. Anybody that know me, y'all know, like, it was more than just breadwinners. It was more than just the clique I was in, Fang Gang, the gang I was in. I was really fighting behind the scenes. I was really around people that'll take your head off behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge, but I would say Boosie. I would have to say Webby. I'm in the club, messed up. I'm with my
Yeah.
people them. The hottest
Yeah.
people in the city, and I keep them when I'm solo. I'm cutting up.
Yeah.
Y'all, even us Christians that, or those that call themselves Christian, y'all still be cutting up behind closed doors sometimes. You
Yeah.
ain't perfect. hey,
Everybody,
hey,
that's
we
the
say,
thing. People got to realize, bro. But it's about working on yourself, bro. As you level, as you got your mind right, bro.
in
For
that
real,
third
bro.
person, you talking right, brother. Balancing. I pray
Yeah.
more that we will balance. That's my
Yeah.
prayer
That's
on this
it, bro.
interview.
That's it, bro. I don't look at myself. That's why I say I'm so humble. I don't look at myself be better than nobody because I know, bro, I ain't perfect, bro. But I know I got more control over myself now than I ever had, bro. You know what I mean? So I can balance myself real well. You feel me? But it's always that little percent in the back, bro, that still be idling, bro. But at least I can say I got this little bit left in me than saying I got this much control in me, bro. You know what I mean? Like for real.
Hey, I love that. And I see that humility. And for those that's like, oh, how he call himself a prophet, he don't know the word. Well, in Proverbs, he said humility before honor. So a lot of y'all want to skip past humility and go straight to honor, and it don't work like
Yeah.
that. Hey, somebody put that in the comments. It don't work like that. Man, the last person I would say is my
Yeah.
pastor, Ty Tribbett.
Yeah.
This man definitely was made out of love, and that's what this generation need. We need to know that we're loved. We need to feel loved. We need things that sound like love. Like when people talking to me, I know if they're trying to hurry up and get a point across and they don't care how they're getting their point across, which can bring conflict. It's time out for
Mm-hmm.
all that. What are you benefiting from what you're doing? Who are you helping save? And I see this in my pastor. He made this song, We Gonna Be All Right. Hey, Pastor, I want to tell you, rest in peace. He just lost his father. Man, my condolences. Man. Whenever death happen, I don't take it light. And sometimes I mellow away, I shy away. I might pray away that situation dealing that what that person's dealing with and forget to even reach out on them. I believe that's my dysfunction because I don't what it is I be wanting to reach. You ever want to reach out to somebody, but you like they might not even understand how genuine I want to come at them
Yeah.
because so many people are acting like they genuine. But I tell you this, Pastor, you gonna be all right. You're the man. Don't look back. Don't hold back. Keep being you. Um, First Lady Shantae, I love you with everything in me. When I say it's some people that'll make you feel like you have a mom outside of your real mom. And I just want to let y'all know, live. Come on. Even in my hurt and my pain when I lost my mama, I still had to live. And I'm still trying to learn how to do that daily. But I would just have to say, man, my pastor, his music it's like, wow. You hearing from heaven. Like your music is so inspirational on a
Yeah.
level I can dance, I can move, I can live. So y'all need to get out there, live church. Y'all already know what's going on. Go add my pastor right now, Ty Tribbett. Type it in TYETRIBBET. And I want to just say something else real quick. Nothing is for show if y'all see it by me. A lot of people are doing things for show, and that's the reason why we're not performing at no shows. That's the
Yeah.
reason why it seemed like God ain't show up and showed out. He like, is you gonna really be by me, or you just gonna be by all this extra stuff? If you really want extra from God, like the extra overflow, the extra shows, the extra tour, all that, be extra by God. Somebody start talking bad about God or what God stand for, or what He's about to do for you. Let it go. Let let them people have it. Just to show God, like, God, I trusted you. Don't be so quick to respond. But yeah, man, them three people. Everybody don't have to say, oh, I listen to a Christian song every day. Hi, I'm me. Man, sometimes you need to turn your spirit up a little more. So I'm not scared to say that. Some of
Yeah.
y'all lives, but hey, I'm not gonna be so perfect in life and never try to make yourself look perfect. Never try to make yourself seem like you're perfect because you don't know what blessing you could be blocking by somebody seeing that you're just trying to be something and you need to just be. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So let's talk about that single that went viral too, man. And Who Won't Smoke with Jesus? Like what was the meaning behind that song and what it was like to see, that message resonate with so many people,
Man, listen, man, y'all seen them ambulance just pass by me. Man, listen, y'all don't want no smoke with Jesus, man. Like for real. Hey, listen, that song shocked me because I cannot get any of the credit. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out. Like, who really wants smoke with Jesus? Nobody ain't told me yet. Who wants smoke with Jesus? Oh man, this song has showed me my career is gonna take off. And I'm humble that that song went viral. Shout out to 613 Twisted. Shout out to shout out to my cousin Loda Star one more time, man, because he been seeing my journey with God and showing love to the music. Every person that reshared that song, it had almost 300 shares, over 500 likes, over 22,000 views. Man, it's up, only up from here. To those that don't know, now you know. And that song let me know that I'm just a walking vessel for God, and that
Yeah.
this is more than just a song. It's a movement, where I'm going to bring non-violence, non-violence programs and um non-profit organizations where like Who Won't Smoke with Jesus can rise bigger than a clothing brand, bigger than just a song. It's a movement. Like, if you feel tried and you feel played, play this song. If you feel like you need to get some straightening, come on, play this song. If you need to turn up, I know y'all heard Hype Me Up. Listen, Flipper need to get on this verse to Who Won't Smoke with Jesus. Hey, even shout out to Coley P. He showed love to the song. It been so many people that's actually like big out there, and they've literally said like, "Hey, can I get on the remix?" Hey, I'm shocked that this has happened. This is the second time I went viral, and like I said one more time, it's only up from here. And
Yeah.
listen to God for your lyrics, and you'll go viral. Listen to Him for your strategy, you'll go viral. Listen to Him for the content, it's gonna go viral. And man, hey, I love this song because I'm able to put what I've been through in this
Yeah.
song. Mama died in front of me. God said, don't seek revenge. A lot of y'all seeking revenge, man. Stop seeking
Yeah.
revenge.
Yeah.
Daddy let me sit in jail, show me my real friends.
Come
Hey,
on, man.
how many of y'all right now call yourself got a real friend? Go back to what happened when you got locked up. Stop picking the
Yeah.
wrong friends. And man, just shout out to God, man. Hey, it's real. It's real. Like, Who Won't Smoke with Jesus? I'm gonna say this last. That is me, that is God, that is Jesus, that's every person that gonna play that song, that's jamming that song, even that's waiting on the official music video, because I put a video out there. But the official video is coming real soon. This song is a movement, so know that God not gonna just only not play about you. He's not gonna play about your family. He's not gonna play about your household. He's not gonna play about where you live. He's not gonna play about how people treat you. They don't want to smoke with you. And if they don't want smoke with you, if they don't want smoke with God or Jesus, they definitely don't want smoke with you. And if they want smoke with God or Jesus, they won't smoke with you. It's like a you and God versus
Against
them.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody that's against. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's real, man. So with this conversation being the story of an underdog himself, someone who wasn't supposed to make it but defied all odds, you feel me? Like, how does the word underdog relate to you in your journey? And what does it mean, to embrace that identity?
Oh man. Um, I tell people the black sheep is the black star, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, those that's watching, tell yourself that right now. I'm the black sheep, but I'm the black star. Um, man, whew, this one right here. So many people slept on me because I had done start walking with God. And I'm like, I'm still that same person that can freestyle. So many people slept on me that I done travailed for in prayer and prayed for them, prayed for them, prayed for them. And it's like they dropped me off, you know what I'm saying? Even after they knew like some of my real struggles, like my mama being killed. I never having a father to this day. My dad's not around. He's like here and there, but we both can do better in that area of relationship.
Yeah.
Man, to know that, like, wow, I came up and then I went and got ghosts and had to go hide and, you know what I'm saying, become a better me, get closer to God and, like, learn my word, and to see like, wow, y'all sleeping on me. It's like sometimes this is what I learned. You had to been slept on so you could get some rest.
Yeah.
Like you sometimes need rest while they sleeping. Like go ahead and recharge. Go ahead and refill. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and refuel. So being an underdog, it let me know some people forgot about me, and I was putting in a lot of the work or the majority of the work in so many different areas and perspectives. Like I said, shout out to the breadwinners. I left even out of the breadwinners because I'm like, I feel like it's them and it's not me. And the song Trying to Get Rich that we went
Yeah.
viral off of
I remember that.
on the tracks, you feel
Yeah, I
me?
remember that.
That was my
Yeah.
song. I
Yeah.
literally, that
Yeah.
I made that hook. I just said, I'm gonna let them boys get on it. Rest in peace, Flyboy.
Yeah.
This truth gotta be told. I talked to my uncle recently, you know, shout out to my Uncle Dre. And he was telling me, like, you was like the main star. Now, I'm not putting that out there. I'm just speaking on what people said.
Yeah.
If we fix our hearts, we will learn how to show each other love so we can work unity out. Everybody played a big part, but you cannot forget one of the people that put in a lot of the work. And when I say I
Yeah.
put in a lot of the work, I was helping us get to our shows. Um, and I didn't even want to talk about this, but maybe it need to be said. Like, I was making sure studio sessions was paid for. It's just certain things that can probably cause separations between
Mm-hmm.
people that I'm putting out there in love and peace and honor and respect. And I expect the same thing, man. If we're going to be about unity, if we're going to put together a group, let it be about unity. And unity
Yeah.
stands for coming together as one, not everybody on different accords. And that's what's wrong with the world today. That's what's wrong with Orlando today. That's what's wrong with a lot of different people in their household. It's a dysfunction. While
Mm-hmm.
we supposed to be writing an album, everybody talking about this one person and what they doing wrong. We got to fix that. And nothing occurs without prayer. So if y'all want to know what the main subject is, like in my era, in this time, you can't get through nothing without a prayer. Stop trying to cheat God. My mama last words was Jesus. I say this, man. When you go hide, don't go hide without God. A lot of people been hidden. But when you come out, is you gonna live or is you gonna die? And how you know if you ain't been connected with the Father? You need him. And if he ain't telling you to come out yet, don't get ahead of him. And it's okay to be the underdog because God got a way of putting you at the top when everybody sleep on you. It's all right to be slept on. Just make sure you set your alarm to wake up because it's your time.
That real. That real, man. Man, I say, man, you know, man, I see a lot of good things coming for you, brother. You know what I mean? Just for the positivity. I've been watching the movement. I've been seeing what been going on for years, bro. Like I say, bro, I appreciate you coming and giving a message like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Definitely, definitely,
this is
man.
one of the ones, bro, real deep, you know. And like I say, bro, you got nothing but support from us, bro. On our end. Anything that you put up, you already see how we moving, bro. We gonna share, we gonna do it like it's ours, bro. So I say to appreciate the opportunity to get you on here and get your story out there, man. You feel me? Like it's just something that's just gonna hit hard, bro. You know what I mean? Like a punch from Ali and Tyson together. You feel me?
Respectfully, hey, it's
Yeah,
all
man.
respect. It's
Real
all love,
talk.
man. I appreciate this. I appreciate your time, brother. I
Yeah.
appreciate you showing love. I appreciate you, like I said, for answering the call, doing these interviews, man. Y'all go
Mm-hmm.
follow my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The underdog, y'all go follow him, man, because he is spreading positivity. And this, we need more of this. So, brother, we need more people like you. We need more people like me. And I'm only saying me, I'm adding me in because I'm also a motivational speaker. I don't care if you're blind. I don't care if you cannot. I have literally tried to pray the paralyzed walk again because I've been in trap houses with people that can't walk. So
Yeah.
it's no limits, man. It's no limits. And that's what you're doing, brother. You showing us it ain't no limit. So y'all listen, the sky, y'all say the sky's the limit. God is the limit. That's all I got to say.
Real talk, man. You know what I mean? Before I get you out of here too, man. You know what I mean? Like, what's one thing before the year's out, something that you manifest? You know, we big on speaking things into existence, you know. So, you know, speaking to the universe right now, what's on your mind and your heart?
Hey, back then they didn't want me, but when I get signed, they gonna be all on me. Like, for real, this is coming
Yeah.
from me. Amplifier, all this. Y'all didn't even know it. Everybody that's been asleep while I've been on this journey walking with God. Yeah, while I'm on this journey as a Christian. Thank God for my stepmama, Sonia Montgomery. You know, yeah, she's a general. She done been up there, met Oprah Winfrey, all these big people. I love you. Whenever you get a chance to watch this, thank you for answering that call that day. She was in Las Vegas, and I got to hear from Universal Records. If you
Hey,
have,
hold on.
I'm so
Hold
glad you've
on,
been asleep.
you broke
Because
up,
if,
bro. You broke out. Hold on, what'd you say? Run it back.
my bad, but yeah, I thank God for my stepmama answering the call that day. Sonia
Yeah.
Montgomery, you know, she was in Las Vegas and some told me to call her. My keys was locked in my car. Man, because of that influence she left on me, I know I got to make it out. You know, I got to hear from Universal Records, and I'm just putting this out there to let people know. You never know who you gonna come across, who you gonna get on the phone with and meet. And I'm just thankful to have her right there in my corner. Thank you, mom. Thank you. I like people that come in my life, even like you, brother, and leave influence. Yes, that's all I needed. And some of y'all might have needed to hear this. This ain't me bragging and boasting, but don't sleep on people and don't
Can't,
sleep
man.
on yourself, no matter
I
what it look
mean,
like.
even if they want to get a pillow and get a mattress to put their head on, bro, you can sleep all you want. My dreams are living, bro. You know what I mean? So it ain't what go for me ain't gonna be dictated by how you feel and think. It's what I think of at the end of the day. That's why self is important, bro. I can't go out with other people telling me gonna happen and what like that just don't. I ain't never been like that, bro. Never been like that, you know.
No
So
dictator formed against us shall prosper.
you gotta know it, man. Real talk. Well, I say, brother, I appreciate you tapping in with us, man. You feel me? We gonna drop the clips and everything, and this ain't gonna be the last one, brother. Like I say, when you come back, we always follow up with people too, bro. We always gonna be checking in, so it's one of them things like a health and wellness check, bro. Like, what's up with you? What you got going on? You know, cause we gonna be watching, you know. So, like I say, the next one
Respect.
will probably be a sit down in Atlanta or something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For
So we gonna
sure.
get it in, brother. I say just
So,
stay on your movement and what you doing, bro. We got responsibilities out here, bro. So for real
hey,
talk,
man.
man.
Hey, that's real now. Hey, I appreciate you spreading the love, the positivity, bro. And man, hey, just keep doing you, man. Keep keeping it 100. And
Yeah,
man, keep letting your light shine and keep inspiring the world, brother.
most definitely, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Season 9, episode 6, man. The bigger picture,
Yes,
featuring
sir.
man, Amplifire407 on Instagram, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. We out of here. We gonna tap in later, brother.
Love
Most
y'all. All
definitely.
right. For sure.
Um,
Rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened, check, I got stones around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like I'm mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause it don't got no curfew. Gold mouth.